Morning all, welcome back once again to I Like Watches. Today on the channel I have a Watch Dives watch. For those of you not familiar with Watch Dives, it is a brand. They have a website. On that website they sell their own watches. They sell San Martin watches and other well-known sort of Chinese brands. They also seem to do some collaborations with brands like San Martin where certain San Martin watches are only available on their website. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but they have sent me a San Martin watch to review that only they sell. But they've also sent me a titanium homage diver, and in this video I'm going to try to discover whether or not these are as good as some people say they are. Now, this is just the first one that I've seen from them, so it's not really going to be enough for me to build up a sort of accurate, reliable picture of their watches, but it's a start, isn't it? £118 this one, and it looks like it's being shipped from a warehouse within the UK, so there's no risk of import taxes. So at £118, that's below sort of San Martin and Boltony and Sugis, perhaps Chronos money, isn't it? It's almost competing with Pagani design. It sort of sits in the middle, actually. NH35 inside of this watch, grade 2 titanium. That's the sort of standard grade. Grade 5 is the more premium grade. According to their website, anti-fingerprint coating, a hardening coating. And yeah, I'm not actually seeing fingerprint marks on this watch, so I suspect that is actually the case. According to the website, the bezel 120 click, I've no idea. The bezel action on this watch is particularly bad. I don't rate bezel actions on titanium watches. I think the material just doesn't allow for a particularly nice, consistent action. Having said that, I have reviewed titanium divers on this channel where the bezel actions have actually been very, very good. So I'm not so sure the material is really a valid excuse anymore. All I can tell you is the bezel action on this watch is horrendous. Feels cheap. Feels gritty. The clicks aren't particularly well defined. The alignment is good, but it is not a nice feeling bezel action and makes the watch just feel like poor quality. And it's a shame because, well, the rest of the watch, well, apart from the clasp, and I'll come on to that in a minute, actually feels like decent quality. The strap is, nice enough. It's a sort of Milanese strap. It's been done pretty nicely. The finishing on the watch seems good enough. The insert in the bezel is aluminium, by the way. It looks ceramic, but yeah, they've done a good job of that. I'll show you the lume degrading at the end of the video. You've got double-domed sapphire crystal with AR coating, 200 meters of water resistance, screw-down crown, screw-down case back. You've got a helium escape valve, which basically just a crown that you undo and it equalizes the pressure with the pressure outside. It's fairly straightforward. I'll pop the dimensions on the screen for you. The clasp though, sadly, not great at all. This one just doesn't work as it's supposed to at all. One side seems to not catch properly. The other side you can't release. I'm pressing the pushes as hard as I can, only occasionally with a bit of fiddling and sort of jolting and moving around can I actually get the clasp to release itself. This is a quality control issue for sure. Not so sure the bezel action is. I just think that has been poorly made and poorly machined and is probably a true example of what you're going to experience with all the other watches. This, however, I suspect if I'd been sent another one, the clasp on that one would work fine. I don't know for sure, of course. All I can tell you is that the one that I've been sent, doesn't work properly, and that is an issue. Wouldn't be fun getting this watch stuck on your wrist, would it? And that's if you are able to work the clasp to get it on your wrist in the first place. So yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed, I'm not going to lie. I think there's potential there with this brand. I did contact them and let them know that there's an issue with this watch, and they said, well, actually we do produce some other watches which are much better quality and rival that sort of level achieved by San Martin. Yeah, let's see if they send me another one, and I'm yet to be convinced. But yeah, you guys, or some of you guys and other reviewers, have been raving about this brand, so I don't think this is necessarily an accurate reflection of all of their watches. But yeah, it's not a great start, is it? Guys, let me know what you think in the comments section.